I'm one of the most fortunate artists to be born in this beautiful state, in this beautiful region.
Welcome back to Clarion Sound Profound Diaries. Some scholars believe that Assam got its name from the Sanskrit word asoma, which means unique. This gateway to the Northeast is unique for many reasons, and sound is definitely one of them.
You just get the feel, although you're not in Assam, you're not in Guwahati, you can still be through our lenses. So we are going through the ropeway and we have started from Guwahati city and we're going to North Guwahati over the mighty Brahmaputra, the river which connects all of us, all Assamese. And since I am above this beautiful river, I would just like to sing 2 lines in Assamese, a song on this river, about this river, beautifully written by a veteran lyricist, Rajani Hazarika, composed by Zublee Baruah. Ekhon nodi boi joa অসমীর বুকুৱেদি ব্ৰহ্মাৰ পুত্ৰ ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰ লুই টানেতি দুপাৰৰ আমি জাতি উপজাতি এই নদীত জনাও প্ৰণাম শদিয়া ধুবুৰী বান্ধি ৰাখিছে Brahmaputra reflects in our music, that's what I can say. The simplicity, the rawness, everything is so beautiful about it. Although we say that we have a personal life too, but artist doesn't have a personal life. I think they are for the people, by the people. Hamma, 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 hamma. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everything we know about you, everyone seems to know already. You are just so famous. An eminent singer from Assam, honored by Dr. Bhupen Hazarika Award for the Best Female Singer in 2012, awarded by UNESCO in 1997. Dozens of films, thousands of shows, and so many songs. Tell us something not so famous about you.
I always focus on myself first. I should be happy, I should be convinced, because I believe if I am not happy with what I am doing, I can never make anybody else happy.
I'm very close to my grandparents. My grandfather, all of a sudden, he got admitted in the hospital. So his health condition was really bad and it was deteriorating. I started crying and I said, I'm not going to perform, I'm not going for the show. But my grandmother, she's such a wonder woman, I would say. She told me that no, because everybody is waiting for you out there, the audience is waiting for you, you cannot cancel the show. You have to go there. And once you're on stage, you talk about your grandfather to all your audiences. They will bless him and he will get well soon for sure. And that's what I did. I actually went for the show. I was literally crying all the way. But once I was on stage, I actually spoke about my grandfather. I got a little bit emotional. But I did ask all my audience to bless him. Miraculously, after the show, when I came back to the hospital, he got back to his senses. And then he lived another 12 years after that. That is the power of music, and that is the power of the audience, you know, the love and the blessings of the audience, which actually works miraculously, and it did in my case, not only once but many times. I loved the rain. I still do. I don't remember. That's what my mom used to tell me, and she still tells me that I was 1.5-year-old. So it was raining and I was watching. The rain is referred to as Borohon in Assamese. And because I was just 1.5 and my words were not very proper, the pronunciation was not proper, I saw the rain, I saw it raining and I started singing. Bolokun ahikul, bolokun ahikul, bolokun ahikul, oh. And then I saw a cow. Cow is Goru in Assamese. The sound the cow produces is like hembe. It's like more like hamba and hembe. Somehow I used to call it hamagolu, not Goru. So when I saw the cow, after the rain, first I started like this. Bolokun ahikul, bolokun ahikul, bolokun ahikul, oh. Then I saw the cow. Then I started singing. Hamangalo, ahigel, hamangalo, ahigel, hamangalo, ahigalo. That's what I sang. And my mom thought, I would be a composer in the future, not a singer. I started from being a singer, and then gradually I again started composing. Now I am a singer-composer. So my mom was right somewhere. Like the seamless flow of the Brahmaputra, I can relate my journey too. I still remember the first day when I was on stage. My mother, she's an artist, Zublee Baruah, and she's been my first guru. So whenever she used to practice, she used to do her riyaz, I would always sit down with her, listen to what she sings. That day, it was a Durga Puja celebration. My mother was supposed to perform, and I was with her. I was just 3.5 years old. So all of a sudden, I started screaming that I'll sing tonight and I want to get on stage. My parents were not convinced because they never heard me singing. They were not very sure because I was quite small, and they thought that, I'm not really ready for the stage. But since I started crying, and then so my parents thought, never mind, she's a kid, so let's just, let her come on stage. So I went on stage and I said I will sing a song. And the first song I sang is a song by a great artist of Assam, Kolaguru Vishnu Prakash Rabha. He's a legend, a legendary figure, although no more with us. He has contributed a lot towards our culture. So the song was Bilote halise dhuniya podomi phulani phulise phul. So I sang the first song, and I actually told all the musicians that I want you all to play with me properly like you do with my mother. So that's what they did, and I was like, as if I were a professional, I did the first song. And only after that my parents took me seriously. Assam is the only place where we have shows till late mornings. I mean, late morning as in we have till 8 a.m. in the morning, because the rest of the world finishes off by 10 p.m. and probably we start our show after 10 p.m. So we perform till morning hours. That day I had just reached home in the morning, and we found that our house was flooded, and I had a test at school, so I had to go. So when I was about to leave for school, I couldn't find my pair of school shoes. So what I did is, because I had to go there, and if I wear any casual shoes or any other shoes, fancy shoes, they would not be accepted. I got an idea. So I wore one white and one black. That's how I went to school, and everybody started laughing. Yes, here I can say everyone from Assam would relate to that. So our heartthrob Zubinda does this very often, but I can say that I have started before him actually. I can say that I am a trendsetter before him. So I'm just kidding.
Since you have heard about Northeast, you have heard about Assam, you must have heard about the heartthrob of Assam, Zubin Garg. We used to perform together, and it's been a very long journey, a very inspiring journey. He's been a guiding star. He's a brother. We have a lot of memories together, but one memory I would like to share. There was a song which he had composed for an Assamese movie. The song was meant to sung by a female artist. The initial lines were easy enough, but then there was a part in between which comes repeatedly. You don't get a time to take a breath, so you don't have a breather in between. Well, while he composed, he found it really difficult, and immediately he even thought that if anybody could sing that song, it has to be me. He said, come over, you have to sing this song. I said, okay. I went. So when I heard this song, I said, do you really want me to sing this song? Where do I breathe? So he said, this is the challenge. And he said that if you sing this song today, you are a good singer. And if you can't sing this song, then you are a beep singer. He used a Assamese slang. So every Assamese would be able to relate to that, because he said, তই যদি আজি এই গানটো গাব পাৰ তই এজনী ভাল সিঙ্গাৰ আৰু যদি তই গানটো গাব নোৱাৰ তই এজনী বিপ সিঙ্গাৰ গতিকে আপোনালোকে নিশ্চয় গম পাইছে কোনটো শব্দ so that's what he said after I finished off the song. So I asked him, so what am I? So he said, you are a good singer. So you are a bhal singer.
Every sound gives you, what do you say, motivation, or that inspires you to do something or the other, because every sound has a uniqueness. So this was the song which I had composed when I was in midst of a traffic. It was really very messy. So it goes like this. Yes, soror srishti, oti fantastic. Pise ajikali manu borhol, oti dramatic. Emotions karo nai, karo babe homoy nai. Manuhor changes borhol, oti je drastic. Oh Lord, bless your people with some morality. Oh Lord, bless your people with some morality. I had a collaboration with a great artist, Kisnuka. So it is a beautiful combination with a bihu, which I had fortunately sung, and Kisnuka, she had done the entire music. When we sing bihu, we use the dhul, tal, pepa, all these stuff. So initially when I did this song, I sang it with dhul, pepa, everything. So it goes like this. Japarian goyo lang lang, e dhul pepa gogona thoi lang lang, e bihu mari bole jane he, oi lang lang, thoi lang lang, pudmani pukurir jokai bang, rong milio bai, pom milio bai, jokai ri bihu loi jang.
Favorite song?
Not performed by me. Okay, it's by Dr. Bhupen Hazarika. So, yes, it goes like this. Bimur tamur nikhati jen monota hutare bua ekhoni nila sador.
Favorite hangout?
The place where we are here. I mean, where we are situated right now, where we are shooting right now. It's the Heritage Center. We are besides the mighty Brahmaputra. So I love coming here because of the natural environment.
Favorite food?
Jaha saulor bhat, alu koni pitika, eta kesa jolokia lagote.
Favorite drink?
Water. Yeah, tea. Yeah, of course, that can be. Because I drink more water than tea. So, yeah. Second option can be tea, for sure. That's what I drink. Only water and tea. I actually remember a story. I have playback for a Punjabi movie 6-7 years back. There's one well-known music director, a singer from Bollywood now. At that time, he was quite new. He was supposed to sing for a particular movie. The music director asked him that, could you just refer to some artist, some female artist who is quite fresh or who has never sung a Punjabi song before. So I don't know, somehow he thought about me and he referred my name. The next day, I went to dub the song and my song was there in the movie. Unfortunately, the guy who had referred my name, in spite of being a Punjabi guy, his song was rejected. So later on, he just came up to me and he was really laughing and, he was not really angry that my song was accepted and his was rejected. He was literally laughing and he was saying that I, being a Punjabi guy, my song was rejected due to my diction, Punjabi diction, and you being an Assamese, your was accepted because they loved your diction and everything about it. So that's really funny. Maybe I will just sing 2 lines of the song. जिस हाल च भी रब रखोगा उस हाल च राज़ी लहरांगे जिस हाल च भी रब रखोगा उस हाल च राज़ी रहलांगे. I was 19 years then. There was a lady who was holding her newborn kid. Her daughter was only, I think, 2-3 months old. And she said, please hold my daughter and bless her. I want her to be just like you. And she had actually named her daughter Zublee. I was really emotional and I was quite young because I was just 19. I didn't know what to do. I just got hold of the little girl and I just kissed her. I wanted to do something for our people. And I wanted to work for some cause which would be the need of the hour. We have an organization, Zublee Foundation. We are the first NGO of Northeast working towards the cause of disease organ donation. 5 years before we started the organization, me and my now husband, he was my boyfriend then, we just hardly found 5 organizations, NGOs working for this cause and none in Northeast. It's my music who's been helping me to run this. And of course my husband, he's an interior designer Amitav Gohai, so it's his and my contribution. Here as an artist, I'm just trying to pay back to my people, to the society. Every artist has their own fan base and our fans keeps us alive as an artist and that keeps us going, keeps us moving, that inspires us to create more beautiful music. There are some amazing fans which I have experienced my entire journey. There's one incident which I remember. I don't know how my fan got my personal number. So this girl, she kept on messaging me. I would never reply. One fine day she messaged me that, I really want to meet you. This is my last wish. I'm not well. So I really felt bad and I thought, no, I should meet her for once at least. So I asked her to come to my office and I told her that, yeah, please come over and we'll meet. So we had a good chat and I got to know that she is a crazy fan and she knew all my work. She would, wherever she got an opportunity, she would go to, see me perform live. She had every details about me. The worst part is the moment she entered, she said, "Thank you so much, Zublee Ba. But let me tell you one thing, I lied to you. I'm not unwell. I just wanted to meet you." I was really angry, but then I thought it's okay. So she was really passionate about it. So let's meet her since she had already come. So after that, she would again, keep on messaging me. I stopped messaging her and I stopped receiving her calls. So what she would do is she would just send gifts to all the FM radio stations, maybe sometimes to the satellite channel, here and there to my office. This went on and on. So one day she just called me from a random number. "Hi Zublee Ba, this is me, so and so." I said, "Okay." So she said, "Because you don't receive my number, that is why I've called you from another number." I said, "Okay, fine." She told me, "Okay, I think you've got some financial issues. I can just recharge your number because I think you don't have balance, so maybe that is why you're not receiving my number. Don't worry, I will recharge your number." After a few days, she did send a New Year gift to one of the FM radio stations here. I got a call from an RJ. She said that there's a gift for you by one of your fans. I said, "Okay, fine, I'll send somebody to collect it." So I got there a beautiful picture of Lord Krishna, and there was a recharge coupon. She literally did send me a recharge coupon. See, any fans who would like to send me a recharge coupon, what they can do is they can send the money to my foundation so that we can work for the people.
Lyrics has sound. That's a different sound altogether. That sound needs to touch me. Only then, I can relate to that. K-pop, it's like everywhere. Everywhere in the world, especially the kids, they relate to K-pop so much. And because of K-pop, they love everything about Korea. They love the Korean food and the dressing and everything. So see, the music has actually connected them.
Most of the people have a preconceived notion that when you are an artist, you need to have some addiction to get high. Only once you're high, maybe then you can create. I had never tried anything, be it alcohol or smoking or nothing. So what happened, I'm mentioning this because I had created a song. It's called Mahadeva. Prominent lyricist, a good friend of mine, Manas Mohanto, he had written the song. So that was on Lord Shiva. When I composed the song, my husband, he's one of my greatest critics. So whenever I compose something, he's the first listener. He would say, "Tell me the right thing." That's what I believe. So what happened, after composing the song, Manas had written it and I dubbed it for the first time. So when I dubbed it for the first time, my husband said, that I'm not getting that trip in that song. It's not sounding very trippy. So I didn't understand that, I couldn't relate to that. I felt it was good enough, but even I felt that something was missing. I dubbed it for the second time, I dubbed it for the third time, the fourth time. After the fourth time, I had to take a break because I was not well. So I got cough and cold. And then because it was a little severe, I had to take medicines from the doctor. He had prescribed me some cough syrup. So I think there was little amount of alcohol in the cough syrup. I don't know what. So I was just telling my husband that, I'm feeling a little tipsy, little different, and I think I'm feeling nice. So he said, "You're feeling nice? This is how I want you to dub the song." So I'm not encouraging anybody to take, cough syrup and, go forward, but it's just a moment actually. And then I got to know, okay, so this is how he wants me to dub the song, how he wants me to feel while I dub. So I got my dubbing done, and that was the final take. That was done. So I think it's a wrong notion that all artists addicted to something. I also need that high, and I get that high from nature. Baruah, thank you. I never know. Definitely, we belong to a place where the generations don't have a conflict. We evolve from the previous.